Lately, I have been thinking a lot about creative ways we can unleash higher levels of health, happiness, and success, not just at work, but in life beyond the desk. And that word unleash has really grabbed me. It suggests that the strength, creativity, and resilience we're chasing isn't out there somewhere, it's already within us, and we have to just unleash it. And it's often held back by stress, self-doubt, or even cultural pressures to always do more. And I think it wants out. To unleash human potential means removing those restraints so your natural energy, talents, and drive can fully express themselves. It's about creating conditions where health, happiness, and success flow more freely and your capacity can grow. Imagine how life might feel if you truly let those best parts of yourself out. Work would feel less like a grind and more like a calling. Relationships would grow richer as you show up with vitality and presence. Challenges would become opportunities as you access creativity and resilience in brilliant new ways. Success would feel more sustainable, fueled by energy instead of exhaustion. And life itself would feel aligned with your daily actions matching your deepest values. Sounds good to me. In my book, The Success Energy Equation, I share 3 ways that we can unleash more of our inner strength and capacity. And that's through health, rest and recovery, and connections. And these aren't just boxes to tick. They show up in diverse and creative ways every single day. So health isn't just about gym workouts or eating greens. And I know you've heard me say this a million times. It's about creating stamina to meet your daily demands. And that might mean a 20-minute walk to reset between meetings. 5 will do if you're in a crunch time. Swapping an afternoon coffee for water, practicing mindfulness to lower stress. All these small choices fuel your energy tank. Small steps to great gains. Rest and recovery does go beyond sleep, although that sleep is a non-negotiable. I could talk about that for days. Recovery means giving your brain and body permission to reset. And sometimes that's 5 minutes between tasks, unplugging from devices at night, or taking a guilt-free vacation. And neuroscience shows that downtime is when your brain consolidates learning, sparks creativity, and restores willpower. Stepping away often sets you up for your biggest breakthroughs. Connection is more than dinner with friends. It's intentionally surrounding yourself with people and experiences that energize you. We put this one on default sometimes, and I think we have to pay attention to who we surround ourselves. So that could mean mentoring someone, joining a hiking group, having a deep, device-free conversation. Strong connections lower stress, build resilience, and even lengthen life expectancy. We don't unleash capacity alone. We amplify it through connections with others. Now, beyond the basics, I also want to share a couple of powerful creative strategies that you can use to expand your capacity and energy. Now, number 1, when I say harness micro adventures for resilience. When we think adventure, we imagine mountains, marathons, or months abroad. And I know that I do my big bike packing adventures, but micro adventures, short accessible bursts of novelty and challenge, are just as effective at rejuvenating the mind. And research shows that new and challenging experiences increase dopamine, enhance learning, enhance motivation, enhance well-being, and even a new hiking trail or a cold water dip. I did that a couple weeks ago. Or an unplugged weekend helps you stretch your threshold and reinforce belief in self. So how about this? Schedule a weekly micro adventure. That sounds like fun. A walk in a new park, a different workout, or a creative class. Small doses of novelty build resilience and joy without overhauling your life. Number 2, tap into the science of recovery as a power move. You've also heard me say this on repeat. We live in a culture that glorifies the grind. But hear this, recovery is not weakness, it's fuel. The research is clear. Activities that promote psychological detachment from work, and that's things like play or nature or hobbies, restore energy and boost long-term productivity. Neuroscience also shows that rest activates the brain's default mode network, which I talked about in a previous blog, essential for creativity, memory, and problem solving. In other words, if you stop pushing, your brain starts working for you. How about this? Treat recovery like strategy, not an afterthought. Schedule downtime as deliberately as you would a meeting. Protect sleep, unplug daily, and give your brain white space to motivate. And number 3, leverage connection as your competitive edge. We underestimate how much others expand our potential. Positive psychology research shows that strong relationships are the single biggest predictor of resilience and happiness. And people with strong social ties have a 50% greater chance of survival than those without. We are literally healthier and stronger when we connect better with people. Connection doesn't just boost emotional health, it literally fuels our physical longevity. So how about this? Cultivate energizing connections. Spend time with people who lift you up, and pay attention to that. Spend time with people who hold you accountable, and with people who celebrate your progress and aren't just being energy vampires. Shared goals and laughter unleash capacity faster than grit alone. To unleash your potential means freeing yourself from the restraints of overwork, self-doubt, and isolation. By leaning into novelty, prioritizing recovery, and nurturing connection, the health, happiness, and success stop being things that you chase and start being things that you naturally express because they're right there. That is unleashing human capacity, potential, and all good things. So here's to transforming potential into performance, stress into strength, and dreams into action. And if you want help with this, I've opened up some spots in my coaching. So if you'd like to learn how bi-weekly hits of clarity and accountability from me could help you unleash all the good stuff that's already there, reach out via the information below.